Greetings from the Northwoods of Michigan's Upper Peninsula. I'm Natasha, your plant-centered lifestyle guide, and you're tuned into my weekly video where I provide tips and inspiration for those who are on their plant-centered journeys. If you're joining for the first time, welcome. I'm glad you're here. And today, our topic is going to be reductionism versus holism and how that relates to plant-centered living. Reductionists believe that everything in the world can be understood if you understand the component parts of something. A holist perspective is that the whole may in fact be greater than the sum of its parts. And we really see this playing out in the United States in our approach to food, nutrition, and dieting. It has never been more obvious that we are reductionists in general. We talk about diets that are focused on one thing and one thing alone, or diet advice that's given to us, like you need more antioxidants, or increase your fiber, or decrease the amount of carbs that you're eating. And it's very, very focused down to that nutrient level and then picked apart from there. And it turns eating into something that's scary and that is difficult to do and involves restriction and certainly is much more complicated than it needs to be. From a holism perspective, a plant-centered lifestyle is really what it's all about. As long as you are eating a variety of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, beans, seeds, and nuts, you're going to be getting what you need as far as nutrients, because those foods provide you with what you need. And you don't have to be worried about all of these things that are being thrown at us by the diet culture and saying that we need to get this and don't do that, and making it so complicated that it's no longer fun or enjoyable to simply sit down to a good, fulfilling meal. So I would encourage you to think about this concept of reductionism and the fact that, you can go so far down a rabbit hole that you're missing the forest for the trees when it doesn't have to be that difficult. And this book that I have here, and I've shown it to you before, and it was on my winter reading list, Whole by T. Colin Campbell, really opened my eyes and helped me to have a personal paradigm shift when it comes to how I view health and food and nutrition and really the world in general. So if you have the opportunity to check this book out of your library or to purchase it, I would highly recommend doing so. So again, I'm encouraging a holistic view as opposed to a reductionist view, but at the same time, reductionism does in fact play its own special role and certainly shouldn't go away. But I think that the prevailing paradigm should certainly be holism. Hope this gave you some food for thought. Have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you soon.